Welcome you all. This is Ganesh Kumar, Associate Professor from Sri Shodambia College of Engineering, Arpukotai. Today we are going to discuss about Python. Today's learning goals are programming languages which tops 2020, and second one is Python's popularity. Third, Python job opportunities. Fourth one, salary for Python developer. And fifth one, reasons to learn Python. And sixth one is how to become a Python developer. So these are our today's learning goals. First one we'll see programming languages which tops 2020. Okay. See, we have n number of programming languages in the world like C, C++, Java, C Sharp, .NET, Visual Basic, Python, scripting languages like PHP and Perl. And we have a confusion which programming language that I should learn in this 2020. My suggestion is Python is one of the best among all. This is my suggestion. We'll see the Python's popularity. Okay. You have a question now. Sir, how will you say Python is the best among all? We'll see here. This is the statistical data from Google Trends. Okay, you can search from the Google trends.google.com. I have compared Python, Java, C and JavaScript. And see here, Python is the topmost search in the world. So this data is given for the past 12 months data. Okay, Python is nearing 100% of search in the Google. See, this is Python remains most popular programming language. This is also given by Statista, by GitHub and Google Trends. Python's yearly trend increasing in 4.1%. Other programming languages are less in trends yearly. So this shows the Python's popularity, how Python is popular in the world. Next, we have Python job opportunities. So we have the question, what are the job profiles after learning Python? So these are the job profiles: Python developer, data scientist, software engineer, data analyst. So in Python developer, maybe a game developer or web developer or software developer will be there. This programming skill for 2020, most of the companies in the world like the skilled labors for this, from Google or Facebook or Twitter or Paytm or YouTube, etc. So lot of opportunities are available for Python developers in the world. And next question arises with us is salary for Python developer. So what's my salary? So this is the average salary in India and USA. This is from Indeed.com, the most popular job portal worldwide. Okay, average salary per year in India for fresher is 4,55,007 rupees per annum. That is per year. And in USA for fresher it is 82 lakhs 87,414 rupees per year. Also, I have given here four major cities in India and USA. Bangalore, it is above 6 lakhs. Bangalore, Hyderabad and Mumbai, it is above 6 lakhs. And Chennai, it is above 4.7 lakhs. And California and New York, Washington, Massachusetts, the salary is above 1 crore per year. So it depends on the cities to cities, it will vary, but it is highly paid. See, the Python developer is highly paid in the world. So Python is most popular. So next we will discuss reasons to learn Python. I listed here 10 reasons why engineering students must learn Python. Reason 10. It is simple and easy to learn. This is open source. Python is an open source programming language. Open source means it is free to use. You can freely download Python software from python.org, the official site of Python, and then you can install it and you can learn it. Okay, that is, it is free without any license, and it is a high level programming language, that is human readable language. And Python is interpreted, that means the code written is interpreted and gives the output. Okay, all the error checking is done at the runtime, that is interpreted. And Python has a large community. That means if you have any doubt or any technical issues in Python, you can get help from thousands of community members and forums like Twitters and Facebook, etc. So from these community members, you can clear your doubts or any technical issues, you can fix it. So, and then I have given here a program to swap two numbers. I have written it in Java as well as in Python. See how many lines it took for swapping two numbers. In Java is 7 lines, and in Python it is just 3 lines. This shows the simplicity of Python. So Python is very simple and easy to learn. Okay. And next reason is, ninth reason is, it is portable and extensible. Portable means if you develop a software using Python in Windows OS and take that software and deploy it in Linux or Mac OS or any PlayStation, it will works. So no need to recode it in other operating system or any other machines. Like the same, if you develop a software in Mac OS and that can be deployed in any other OSs or any other hardwares, that will works. That is portability. So Python is portable. So single time we can code and we can run it in any OS or any machines. That is portable. Extensible. Extensible means, suppose you have a software that which was developed using Java and you want to now enhance the software. You have to add additional features to that software now, and you want to use Python now because Python is popular now. So what to do? We have to develop the software from the scratch, so which is tedious and which is costly and it takes time. No need to do like that because Python is extensible. That means what are the new things that you want to develop or enhance your software, you can develop with Python and use the existing Java, that software, into Python. That is extensible. So only thing is you are going to develop only the new enhancement and remaining is there in Java, so we can include it into Python and we can execute it. That is extensible. See how Python is easy. Next reason is web development frameworks. First I explain frameworks. Frameworks means, let us take an example. Suppose you are going to assemble a computer. So if you want to assemble a computer, what are the things we need? We need motherboard, we need processor and hard disk, etc. So if there is a scenario, if you want a processor, means if you want, that should be manufactured by ourselves, and motherboard, each and every chip is manufactured by us, and then assemble the motherboard, and then hard disk manufactured by us, then we have to assemble it. This means this is a tedious task. So now what are there in the market? Motherboard is available, processor is available, and hard disk is available, and what are the other things that we need? Everything is available. We can collect these things and we can assemble it, and what are the other additional features that we need, that we can add it to it. Okay, so no need to develop, no need to manufacture motherboard or processor or hard disk, etc. for assembling the computer. So it is already available. The new things that we need is that can be included into it by ourselves. Okay, let us take another example. If you want to assemble a two-wheeler, so it is a tedious process to manufacture every product for two-wheeler and then assemble it. So it is available in the market. We can buy all the accessories, even an engine or wheel or chain or bracket, etc., etc., all the necessary uh, things we can buy it from the market, and we can assemble it, and we can add additional features that we need. That is framework. Okay. Likewise, in the software also, some frameworks are there that is used to develop the software very easily and fast. Okay. So Python supports these frameworks for web development. Django. So Django is a framework that enables rapid development of secure and maintainable websites. TurboGears follows model view controller for web application development. Flask is based on web server gateway interface, and it is a micro framework. Pylons is another framework which makes extensive use of WSGI to promote reusability. And Web2Py is for agile development of secure database driven applications. Okay. So by using these frameworks, we can develop their web applications very easily and fastly. So that much Python is very simple. Next reason is number 7, artificial intelligence and machine learning. First, I'll tell you what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means machine mimics human being. So human being is trying to make machines to think. Let us take an example. Nowadays, cars are available, automatic cars are available. The car will be driven automatically by the machine without use of driver. So we can just select the destination point, and the car will drive automatically and reaches the destination point. So what are the things needed? If we want to drive a car, the driver must know how to handle the car and must know the traffic rules and etc. things. So these knowledges are given to the machine, and machine will take the decision. So if the signal is red, it will take the decision to stop. If the signal is green, it will take the decision and it will start and move on. Okay. All these things are done by decision makings are done by the machine. That is machine learning. Okay. These applications can be easily implemented in Python. Artificial intelligence is not an easy task. It is a complex task, but this complex task is implemented via Python very easily using these libraries. Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn is one of the libraries most popular and user-friendly machine learning library for Python. It provides efficient version of large number of common algorithms. Then Keras. It leverages various optimization techniques to make high-level neural network applications easier. Also, it supports convolutional neural networks and current neural networks. TensorFlow is easy for beginners and experts to create machine learning models. This TensorFlow is used for machine learning models. And next one is OpenCV, one of the most popular computer vision libraries. This is used for image recognition, face detection, color detection, or character and handwriting recognition. We use handwriting in the mobile phones, no? To write, if we write using our language, it will be typed in as a character. That is handwriting recognition. So this can be done, this can be implemented by using Python in an easy manner. Next reason is computer graphics. Python supports computer graphics. We can develop graphical user interface applications, desktop applications, and game development applications using Python. So several libraries are there. tkinter is the standard graphical user interface library for Python. It is fast and easy way to design GUI applications. It is used to design the GUI applications very fast and easily. And Zython, that is used to import the features of Java class libraries into Python environment, as well as Python libraries into Java environment. It is purely developed using Java. Zython was developed using Java, whereas tkinter, WXPython, and other Pygame which was developed using Python. WXPython is an open source interface for Windows, and it is implemented as Python extension module. Pygame as already I told you, Python is used for game development. So we can develop games by using the library Pygame in an easy way. Next reason is testing frameworks. Testing, what is testing? So in a software development, there are several phases. Requirement analysis, design, coding, integrating, testing and delivery. So testing plays vital role. So whether we have to test the software, whether it works, it meets the requirement analysis. Okay. So all the software developers, all the software development companies using testing. There are several tools are available for testing. One of the famous tool is Selenium. So Selenium supports Python now. So now we can uh, test the Python code using Selenium tool for testing. And Splinter is another tool. PyTest is a framework that is used for testing the Python program. And next reason is big data. Big data. I think you might have been heard this word big data. Big data means what? Large amount of data. But take a Facebook. In Facebook, what we are doing? We are posting, we are liking, sharing, etc. etc. Even in our mobile, we have duplicate data. Okay, large amount of YouTube, you have large amount of videos data, and medical data, and government data, health plan data, and etc. etc. All the data. What we are doing with this data? We'll take some decision with this data, and then we can promote our business using big data. So Python supports big data. It handles big data by parallel computing, and map reducing algorithms can be easily done with this Python. There are libraries PyDoop. PyDoop is an Python interface to Hadoop that allows to write map reduce applications in pure Python. Dask. Dask is parallel computing library, provides multi-core and distributed parallel executions. PySpark can work with resilient distributed data set, and it is used for parallelizing the data. So big data applications can be easily implemented using Python libraries. And next reason is scripting and automation. Python, everyone knows Python is a programming language. Python is also a scripting language. So machine reads the code and interprets it and gives the output. So all the error checking is done at the runtime, that is scripting. Automation, we can automate a certain task in Python. See, let us see an example. We can create a code that will run, that will open a Facebook account and then post some status automatically. That is automation code. So automation code can be developed using Python in an easy way. Next reason is data science. It's this word you might have been heard, the popular word in the world, which gives large amount of salary for the Python developers in data science. So data science applications can be done with Python using these libraries. NumPy is one of the first foremost library that is used for data science. NumPy is numerical Python. It performs mathematical logics and logical operations on arrays. Mathematical operations like Fourier transformation, linear algebra, random number generations can be done easily with NumPy. And next library is matplotlib. This is used for data visualization. Data visualization means, already we discussed the Google Trends, that map you have seen, no? The data is visualized in a graphical way. So that can be easily understandable by the humans. That is data visualization. And this matplotlib is used with the NumPy, and it helps in embedding plots in applications. Then Pandas. Pandas provides high performance data manipulations and analyzes the tool using powerful data structures. Seaborn. Data can be visualized by plots. Seaborn is a visualization library in Python, like matplotlib. Okay. So data science is a very big area, but data science applications can be easily implemented using Python. And the first and topmost reason is popularity and high salary. See here, top companies using Python in the world are listed here. It's Google, IBM, NASA, Bitbucket, Netflix, Amazon, Facebook, etc., etc., etc. So these top giants, software giants, are using Python for their development. Even Google uses Python for web searches. YouTube largely written in Python. So Python is more popularity. Python has demand in the world now. So Python developers, obviously Python developers have more demand in the world. And the Python developers are highly paid, as we discussed already, the highest salary given for the Python developers in the worldwide, India as well as in USA. So it is more popularity and high salary. These are the 10 reasons why engineering students must learn Python. And next is how to become a Python developer. This is the question that arises within you after discussing this. So how I can become a Python developer? What should I do? So first thing is, see here, expertise in core Python. That is the foremost one for all the people. Okay. So here in the core Python, we have variables and data types, conditional and iterations, functions, exception handling and file handling, etc. So in data types, Python has several features like list, tuple, dictionary, and set, all these things. So one must expertise in core Python. Okay. And you have also get practiced in writing programs in this core Python. That's very important. Okay. After expertising in core Python, then you can choose any of these 2, 3, 4, or 5 these areas. One is second one is web frameworks, third one is data science, and fourth one is machine learning and AI, and fifth one is deep learning. You can choose any one of the field and you can specialize with that. Okay. If you choose web frameworks, so if you choose web frameworks, you have to familiar with Django or Flask or TurboGears, etc. Any frameworks, and then little bit knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And very important thing is tkinter, that is graphical user interface library, and MVC architecture, model view controller, and model view template architecture. So if you choose data science is your area, then you have to know the mathematical basics about statistics and applied maths at the higher secondary level is enough. And then the libraries pandas, matplotlib, and data visualization, data analysis must be known. If you choose machine learning as your area, machine learning and AI, artificial intelligence is your area, then you have to know about machine learning algorithms, neural networks, and mathematical foundations of statistics and probability. And our library is scikit-learn and TensorFlow, that you must know. And if you choose deep learning, then you have to be familiar with PyTorch, the library, then neural networks architecture, language, audio, and video processing. All these things you must know, familiar with that. So you can choose any one of these areas. The first one is basic to all the developers, all the area developers, that is expertise in core Python is very important to all. And the list from 2 to 5, you can choose any one of the area and familiar with that. Okay. Then this is the way how you have to become a Python developer. Okay. Next. Here I have given a simple comparison for number of lines of coding between Python and other language. Suppose we have given to program to find most repeated word in a text file and its count. Most repeated word in a text file. Suppose we have a word document of 10 pages and the task is which word is repeated more number of times. So that word should be printed as output and then number of times it is repeated. That is our task. So I have taken a simple file here, test.txt, with some small text of 5 lines. Python is a high level programming language. Python has several libraries and Pygame for game development in Python. Likewise I have given. Okay. And see here, if we code this program in Python, so So this is the code for Python. Sorry, code for this program in Python. This is the code from only you count this number of lines, only 6 lines are there. Okay, so for this program only 6 lines, in within 6 lines we can complete the task in Python, and output will be displayed like this. Python is the word that is repeated 5 times. You see here Python, 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 Python 5 times. Pythons are repeated, so that will be the output, Python comma 5. If I write the same program in Java, it took 37 lines. See here the Java code, it goes up to 37 lines. See how Python is easier. So we can easy to learn Python. Okay. Next, we can design graphical user interfaces using the library tkinter. So this is a simple calculator which is designed using tkinter. Okay. So Python is very easy, and we discussed about which programming language is best in 2020 to learn with a high job profile and a high salary and easy to learn. So Python is the one. So let me conclude this session. So don't just learn Python, master it with Sri Saudambia College of Engineering, Aruppukottai. Thank you.